Hi, welcome back to RealmTale. As you can see by the massive coal ore pillar in the back there, I've done some mining in between episodes, just getting some coal. I was very low on it, so I literally only mined to get that. We also have this right here because on some live streams, we were working on trying to get some advancements. Foony needed our ballistics, so we set up this. Roll the clip. This might kill it, actually. Don't. Okay, stop. That's good.
Should I take the shot? Josh, get off. Should I take the shot?
If you think you're gonna hit all of them, sure, go for it.
Let's go!
That's how you do it, guys!
And that's how you do it.
Alright, so with that, we got him the advancement, and we were able to kind of set this up using some animals that I have around here, so that was pretty cool to see. Going down here, we also have some new expansions to the base that I will show off, including this shulker mess that I have yet to clean up. But we'll get to... Jeez, I have massively just created a chest monster here. Anyways, the cow farm only had 3 cows in it, so I decided to make it look a little bit better. Since it wasn't really being used as like a mass farm anymore, I think it should look better, give these cows a little bit of a water trough, some hay as well. But over here we also have a flower farm, so it just is the 2 high flower farm, just so we can get these by bone mealing them. So that will give us some more dyes. If we continue over on the base, you may notice this is just to flex my diamonds, no other reason than to show off my wealth. We have the bone meal compositor with just this hopper system with this amazing item frame. That's just Josh the Fireball Magnet with my Fireball t-shirt from all the Bed Wars streams when I just get fireballed constantly. That's pretty much the only thing else that's in here, besides the fact that the Wandering Trader Wall of Fame is pretty much filled up, and there's literally nowhere else we can put it, the heads anymore. So I might need to expand that in the near future, so that's great. Pretty much I think that's all that's really happened between episodes in the base building. Nothing's really happened in here at the Villager Trader, except apparently I have a head here now, so that's great. Anyways, the plan for the episode today is to do a world tour. So without further ado, I guess we'll start with the world tour. Cinematic intros aside, I'm going to try and speed through my base as quickly as possible. I live here. I've showed it off in multiple videos. Even though it's pretty detailed, we're going through it quick. We have mob heads and player heads included. My cat sits behind a painting of him sitting on diamonds that says like a boss. I have my teleporter in here. I have my skeleton farm down here, which was my early game XP. Now I use the Enderman grinder. Up here we have the villager breeder and villager trading system, the diamond gambling machine, the heads in here, including some heads over here. Wonder if any of these you can spot that I've used earlier in the season. Up here, we have the Daniel the Enderman. Got him during a live stream. The Cactus Farm. Some random name tags and heads over here. The Diamond Armor Collection. The Super Smelter. The Ore Blocks and random Precious Blocks. The Bullseye Achievement Block, which also doubles as a way out. We have the Subscribe painting, which you should totally subscribe. It's totally free to do so. Helps me out a ton. Self-promotion was definitely not needed, but it was helpful. We have the OG diamond armor that I think I used to wear. My map over here, which my base looks pretty cool. Have all these dogs, including the dog that killed T. We have my Thanksgiving table that Foony made. These other daylight sensor over here, Detective Josh gear. We have the bee farm, all the bee heads, random stuff I got from friends, more random stuff I got from friends, random precious blocks, the creeper farm, which I made with Foony a while back. Looks pretty cool in here. Still spawns a ton of slimes, but that's fine. Did I hit the slime? Yes, I did. Up here we have the floor maze with the sand. So again, you just kind of push it along like so. We have the cocoa bean and pumpkin farm in here. Apparently tea's here as well. We have the random mini blocks in here, including the mini blocks that are utility blocks. We have the sheep farm in here, which we're trying to get all the colored sheep heads as well. We have the enchanting area as well, the dragon egg and dragon head displaying area, the seed farm, the villager trading hall, wall of murder. We also have the chicken farm. Mr. Clux is chilling down here with his friend Mr. Clux. Up here is the cow farm, very cool as well. We also have the 2 high flower farm, which I showed off earlier. All the OG armor, including the OG gold helmet I wore into the nether, and the diamond chestplate that I fought the ender dragon with. We have the bamboo farm, my storage center as well. We have the bamboo farm. Is it working? It still works. Yes, sir. the way I throw out things, it just goes straight into a cactus. I think that is everything I've shown in the hidey hole. If we come out here, we have, obviously, this main area hasn't changed. My dog is still chilling here, which is my dog in real life. This random J banner, and some things out here. We have, obviously, me as a dog, so that's pretty cool. That's not cursed at all. Random skeleton horses, which I think one of these is Foony that he still hasn't gotten rid of. And one's T, which is T-bone. We have the random bees as well. Mushi, I think, is still chilling down here. He's still here since the first time we got him. Over here, we have some more random mushrooms, so that's pretty cool. If we fly up over here, we have Freddy still vibing here with some other horses that I've gotten with some time. If we go over here, again, ender pearling, we have this one, Uma, which is Chinese for horse. This is the horse I used to use. It has horrible jumping, but it runs really fast. So that was pretty much the first horse I really used for travel. I got him, used him for about like a day, then kind of realized we have the nether now, so it was kind of pointless. We have the name's Bone, James Bone. This is my skeleton horse. He looks pretty cool over here. It's also getting dark, so I'll try and do this before phantoms come. We have this little watchtower, which Foony made a very, very long time ago, pretty much the time we made the creeper farm. It's pretty much able to just go like this. I think you use one rocket and you can get up there. Perfectly, I messed up. Dang it. But you get the point. You're supposed to get up there. Perfect height with the creeper farm, so you can AFK there. Up here we have the mega base, which I think honestly looks better now that it's at night because it just glows. I still have to do these areas, which will be next episode because we're doing a world tour this episode. So over here, again, I still have tons of shulkers I have to clean up, but the mega base is slowly but surely becoming finished. So that's pretty much everything I think that's in my area at the moment. Not really anything else. Still have tons of room for expansion in all directions, but so far I think it's really cool base so far, and I'm very proud considering that this is where I came up. Day one, I swam up this shore right here. I'll put side-by-side footage. I came up about like right here-ish, and nothing was built, so I had to build everything, and this is what I've made. So I think this is pretty good base tour for me. Let's move on to others. Alright, now we're over at Foony Space. As you can see, this is, I think, his starter base, so it's kind of like a seaport, kind of like base, submarine base, because this is like submarine. Pretty sure a lot of these things are based off the game Ratchet & Clank, because he's a big fan of that game, including like all of these little player heads as well. And here he's got like the Commander Foony looking at the screen here. Again, I'm not really sure a lot of this because I didn't build the base, okay? You can't be roasting me. I didn't build it, but I do like the way he's made it. So much so, when every single time I'm over here, I always try and break through this because at the time he first built this, he didn't have this here. This wasn't here, so there was just a hole here. So I always try and fly through and break through the hole. But that's not really the only thing. He's kind of going for a futuristic city. So this is, again, just a starter base. But over here, he's got the iron farm, which he uses a ton. I always come over here, steal the iron. So that's pretty great. He's got his cats and foxes. He's got his disc farmer. So the creeper comes in here, does exactly what I just did. Obviously doesn't break out. And then you open this guy up and put him right over here. I have thorns. Save him. Okay. And just shoots the creeper once you're over here. So that's pretty cool. He's got the sugarcane farm that we built. So that helps with the profits over at the rocket shop. We have the snow farm as well. I don't really know if he uses this as much since he just built this thing. Literally the day I'm recording this, he built this. You can't fly through it. I haven't really seen this in person because, again, the day I built this, or the day I'm recording this, he built this on a live stream. So that's pretty cool. So I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be because it's fairly new, but it looks really, really cool. Really gives a sense of like the beginning part of his base. As well as over here, he's still got his cobblestone pillar from a few episodes back when I had that. I destroyed mine, however. Right over here, he's got, yeah, the end portal down here. So you take a ton of fall damage, but hey, you get to the end very easily. that's pretty much all there is Foodie's base onto more bases. Alright, now we're at T1's base right now. She actually did it inside of a cave, so this is her cave base, including her skeleton horse out here. If we come in here, there's just some dogs here. She decided to color code her items in chest. Yeah, so she color coded everything, which is an interesting way to sort things. I think it's kind of funny, but everything is sorted by color rather than objects. We come down here. I think there's some more things like the enchanting table, random lava pool. I'm not really sure what that's for. I just came from this way. What am I doing? Looks to be the bedroom in here with all the different things in here. I was just down here. Why am I getting lost in this base? It's very small. This looks to be like the garden. Then random little river over here and a farm. That's pretty cool. But as you can see, very similar to my base, just more earthy. I have no idea what that just did. Hopefully I didn't break anything. Yeah, in here there's the nether portal, a netherwort farm, and a hidden little library right in here. So that gets pulled out. And it's kind of like a basement or like dungeon cellar type thing. But if we just follow this staircase down into here, we go behind this painting because it has my beautiful logo on it. Not the logo that everyone else sees, but you know. In here is just a random cave system, and I think it even leads to a ravine over here, but I think T might have plans to do something in this ravine, but I'm not exactly sure, but we'll see. Again, T has kind of been living in my base for a long time, just kind of in there with me, and I don't mind it because doing my chores like feeding the cows, mending the villager, or trading with villagers, so I don't really have a problem with that. So she hasn't really been busy with her base, and she joined the server a little bit later on than everyone else, but as you can see, that little spot in the hill is T's base. So on to everyone else's bases. So we're at Jay's base, right here. The entrance, let's see if you can spot it. Yeah, no, it's completely hidden. Jay has built a very bunker-like system, so she has like a piston door here, so that's pretty cool. It can even be closed from the inside. I can't exactly pull up F3 right now because this is actually literally made, I think, to hide from Conan, so that's pretty cool. Again, I'm rarely here because I'm also kind of not supposed to be here, but this is, I think, a bee farm in here. She's got some dogs, got a glass floor with similar, like, mini block thing that I've done. Jay also killed the Ender Dragon, like, 10 times, so she has all these extra elytras that you get when you kill the dragon with the data pack, so that's pretty cool. All kind of matching with the heads as well. Over here, I'm got some stuff on the table, and, again, tons of obsidian from destroying all the pillars at the end project. So that's pretty cool. Has a little garden in here, a meeting room as well. Looks to be a potion brewer. Doesn't look yet finished, but that's pretty cool. Got some chairs. That's pretty rad. Look at that. I don't know if I was supposed to sit there, but that's fine. A storage center with a Foony apparently. That's pretty cool. I want to build one of these in my mega base, like a one that has a proper sorting system, but I just think it would look weird in the middle. So I'm kind of struggling with what to put. Appears to also have all of our custom mob heads as well. I don't think as much as me, but, you know, you can't beat me at everything, you know. We also have, appears to be me in the middle, because I'm the best. So, of course, I'm in the middle. And then a huge obsidian room. That's very impressive how much obsidian is up here. And if we just come back up here, I think, yeah, that loops around. I think that's pretty much all there is for Jay's base, at least this one. She actually has multiple bases. However, one was more of a starter base, and this was more of like the bunker made to hide from Conan, so that was what this was for. Again, she also has tons of netherite armor as well, just to flex. Literally no other reason but to flex. So, I think that's a lot of this base. It was just to flex, but very cool. We go through the nether, which I can't show, but, you know, go through the nether, and I'll go to other people's bases. Alright, so we're over at Codenspace now. Again, I don't think this is really his main base right now. I think he's working on a new base, but this was, again, it's more of a starter base. However, he's got 3 beacons, a gold, 1 iron, and emerald. Got a really cool nether portal as well. And he's got his base over here. This house, I've been here before. To place this guy, Thomas, he's now reconstructed, just kind of sitting, looking off in the distance. But Codenspace, again, self-explanatory. It's just a house, got the basic things. Good starter base for him. Got some junk, apparently, and more junk. Yeah, up here he's just got like a campfire and some more random utility blocks. Up here I think is where he keeps like, let me do that again. Up here he places his storage, so just more random like mob heads and stuff like that. Just down here, so we're not going to go through someone's storage because that's kind of rude. But up here he's got a lodestone. Got some more other armor. I think that might have been his old armor. And some more like special enchanted stuff like that in here. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's going to do it for Codenspace. On to other bases. Alright, coming in on Powerlight's base. This Thanksgiving thing I gave them, it's still here. So that's cool. Powerlight needs to come pick that up. But this is the cathedral church thing that they made. I'm not exactly sure if it's the cathedral or church, but it looks really cool. They started very early on. Jay and Powerlight are kind of building this, getting the resources and building it. However, never really got finished, so it just kind of stayed like this. They even have, I think this was Lol King's starter base as well over here. Lol King's, yeah. I'm not sure if he really did anything over here, but it was here. This is not actually Jay's base, though. Jay's was down over here. So in this abandoned village where she set up some sheep that she sells the wool at in the shopping district is the starter base that Jay used, including, I think, some dogs and some horses and stuff like that. Tons of chest spam. Again, it's a starter base. What do you expect? Has an enchanting area. And then down here is where she keeps her villagers. So we just come down here. I think you can actually fly, except it's pretty dangerous to, I'm just going to walk. It's too risky. I'm not good enough to fly. Okay, again, more random chests, barrels, and things like that. Not sure where that leads. Something must have happened down there. Over here we have, again, the villagers and all of the crops that she used. I actually got a couple books from here as well. I think one of these guys is this guy. Yeah, this is how I got my impaling for tridents. I used this guy. So, again, just a starter base kind of to get the villagers and to start working on her main base and the many projects she has tackled. But Jay's base, Powerlight's base, looking pretty cool over here. I still think they got some work to do on that cathedral, but on to more bases. Alright, we're at Coden's base right now. This is his new one, so this is not his starter base, but this is kind of his final base. It's kind of a nether-themed castle, so he's got like a little pentagram. I think that's what this is called in the middle, with, I think, a sword. Oh, I can't pick it up. How did I do that? Yes, the Infernal Blade. So that's pretty cool. Again, obviously he's not done with this opened area, but should be done fairly soon. It's just kind of a nether-themed base. Got the lava and netherrack. I remember donating a ton of these, the wart blocks here to help him because he needed it. I think some of that is my donations right here. Yeah, some of this. I think there should, if I just, yes, from Josh. Look at me go. I even gave him some mini blocks, but yeah, so Coden's little nether base here, looking really awesome as well. On to other bases. Alright, over at Matei 7's base, and you may remember him from this pickaxe, Matei 7 smells. Yeah, well, early on, me and him kind of had a bit of a like tiny little mini battle almost about who could get better gear and who could get it quicker and faster. And so this is kind of where he tried to do that in this very base. He's got a lamp, which is beautiful. He's got, again, more random stuff. Apparently this might have been that pickaxe that got him all those diamonds that we were trying to compete against. Up here, it's got, again, I think more stuff. This might have been his first armor, which is pretty cool. Some books as well. Again, stuff he's needed to try and beat me with getting better gear. Again, something up here. Apparently there's a chest. I have no idea what it's for. We're going to act like we didn't see that. Yeah, I'm going to have to blur that in a video. Anyways, okay, over here he's got some, looks like a farm. And in here he's got more farming over here, which all looks nice and white since it's in the snow. If we come back down here, he's got a chicken farm, which has been absolutely filled. Down here, following this railroad, is his villager breeder, I think. But I have no idea how to get down there. Nope, just found it. Okay, down here is where he has all these villagers. This one's Obama. This one's Matei 7's son. This one's Bill Gates. This one's Elon Musk. This guy's unnamed. And so is this guy. And he's got a ton more villagers as well. So that's pretty cool. You may also notice he's set up in a tundra biome, which is, or not a tundra biome, but a tundra biome and an ice spikes biome, which is awesome. So he has like his house up here, which looks really cool because it's like on stilts. He's got a really cool base kind of going over here. Doesn't really play as much on the server, but it's still got a really cool base like setup to begin with, especially with this little cavern where you can fly by. But if we go over here and follow this railroad, he's got a little village similar to Conan, where he's set up in a village as well. So he's got, you know, like the villager breeder in here as well. So that's going to do it for Matei 7's base on 2 more bases. Alright, over here at Mika's base now. Mika, if you guys did not understand, looks like this. Alright, he's like a pink and yellow and blue type of guy. He's not really on the server all that much. You know, he was cursed by Conan very early on the server. And he kind of built this. This is like a small village near, I think, his starting village over there. Not much is really built over there. He just kind of steals villagers and trades with them over there. But besides that, it's just kind of a normal village. And he's got his village over here. Not much are in these houses. They really have no interiors at the moment. Just crafting table, sick. And more houses as well. So it's kind of like Forest Hills, but not nearly as pretty and not nearly as built up. He still has a lot of room to kind of improve on this, and I would really like to see him on the server in the near future, because, again, doesn't really play all that much. But moving on to other bases. Okay, post-ending Josh here. For whatever reason, it sounds like there's a helicopter in the background. Sorry for that. So, to kind of mark me as forgetful, I'm just going to put a helicopter in the top right corner. Enjoy. Alright, now over at Sync Space. Don't think he really plays on the server all that much because the base is not nearly as complete as everyone's else's. Has a lot of nether spires as well in the background. So that, again, is from the data pack. So I think this is the entranceway. It's just a ladder on the way down. So that's pretty cool. I wish there was a quicker way. Okay, there we go. More random chests. Again, base is not that. Apparently Mika died here as well, so that's great. Some more random chests. Got some sheeps and stuff like that in here. And maybe a mine? I don't know what this is. Let's go check it out. Again, I'm checking out everyone's bases, no matter how little or how much they've done. I don't know what this is. But, hey, Sync's base may not be as complete as the others, but it looks pretty cool as it is right now. He's done a lot of work getting a lot of diamonds. I remember him and, I think, Mika were trying to compete with each other about who could get more diamonds. So Mika did a lot of mining, so did Sync. However, I think Sync did a little bit more, so he didn't have much time to work on this base. However, I think he's starting like a village as well. A lot of people were starting villages on the server, so this is pretty great. This is also my stuff, so I'm going to take this. And I think I've gotten everyone's bases. I'm going to do quick little tours of some projects that people have been doing in the meantime. This last one doesn't really need any much of a cinematic intro because it's the shopping district. Not much has been done here besides the Wolves shop, the Bone Zone, my bookstore over there, Foony's record and disc shop over here, the RealmTale Awards, the Firework Rocket, one of the biggest fans of the server right there. Coden's Timer is over here. The Ancient Debris shop is over here, which apparently I have diamonds as well, so that's pretty cool. And more diamonds, 42. That's awesome. I think this is a food shop over here, and Coden's mystery boxes, which I want to see if he's restocked because those were pretty good. He has not, never mind. And over here is the Stat Poker House and the boxing ring for some other times that we've done on the server. So that's just spawn. Not much has been done here. The invisible crystal or invincible crystal is still here, and a boat that someone sent through, and you actually can't destroy the boat because it's the crystals here. But that's fine. Going to go show another project that I haven't really been working on myself, but Jay has been working on. So let's go there. All right, the last project in here is the End Portal project. So in a stronghold nearby, it's under the water at the moment. So if we just swim up here and take a little bit of a fly around, you may notice this sphere. Not a sphere. This is a circle. Yes, this circle. Jay has been busy during live streams. She has been placing the circle, placing down sand, draining it, and then repeating over and over again to try and, I think, kind of leave the portal in the middle here. Not exactly sure what the plans are, but she's been busy doing that, so that looks really cool. Plus, she's been busy in the end as well. If I can get in here and just get to the end portal, jump up. In the end as well, she has been destroying the towers as well, the pillars. So she's been busy doing those things. Still some more portals to do as well. And would not be a world tour without mentioning the beautiful, beautiful
Desmond the Moon Bear. How did I get here? The end.
Yeah, so that's Desmond. That sums up the server in a nutshell. We take polar bears places they shouldn't be brought. For example, the moon, my base. We'll bring one to the Farlands as well. But that's pretty much the world tour. Let's just get back to my base. Alright, that's going to conclude today's video. Again, this was just a world tour. It's episode 20. A lot has happened so far on the server. It's nowhere close to being done, so prepare for at least maybe 20 more episodes of this. So I've been loving the support on the series recently, loving support on the channel. If you want to help me out, the best way to do that is subscribing. Helps me out a ton. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more.